we're going to talk about how to access and use the notebook feature in Teams. Now, I've got the notebook feature set up so that not only will it provide you daily lessons for both the virtual classes and for in-class students, but it's also going to provide us a way to submit assignments. Let me show you first how to access it. Now, if we're in Teams, we go to this up here where it says Class Notebook. Make sure you're in your right group. This team group is virtual pre-algebra, but it's the same for virtual pre-algebra as it is for in-class students. The other classes that I have here are my 8th grade math classes, which are in-class students, and I also have 8th grade honors math students. So there's 3 different team groups here that I'm dealing with, but you all have the same notebook. I wanted to make sure everybody had access to these resources because they're very powerful in not only daily operations, but also in tutoring and remediation. Okay, so first off, let's look at, we're going to look at how to access the notebook. I'm going to the virtual pre-algebra group. Up here at the top where it says post files, and files is where I'm going to put some good information, but class notebook is where your interactive notebook is located. Click on class notebook. Every time it's going to come up and tell you, welcome to class notebook, and try to tell you everything about it. All I need you to do is click on the purple arrow beside that. That will bring you into a section that's got all the things that you're looking at. There's a welcome section, collaboration space, which you're not going to be dealing with. The content library is where I will place resources that I can write on. You cannot, okay? So you're going to be going to the content library to see your lessons. I'm going to set it up so you will be able to return some assignments in your personal notebooks, but I'll do that later. In the content library, if you look at that, right now this says syllabus, but usually it will be the name of the unit that you're dealing with. Right now we're on review unit. There'll be module 1, module 2, module 3. So let's go to syllabus right here. If you go to syllabus, you see where this says review unit lesson 1. These are your lessons: review unit lesson 1, review unit lesson 2, review unit lesson 3, so forth and so on. I have all of your review unit lessons here. I even have comments when we have quizzes in here, so you'll know when things are happening. Let's first look at review unit lesson 1. All you have to do is come over to it and click on it over here. This shows you that the name for review unit lesson 1 is ratios. We're dealing with ratios, and usually it's going to tell you the date. Right now in virtual, we're off on our date some because we're waiting on some people to get some hotspots. It provides your objective. In this case, it's write and interpret ratios. It tells you what your warm-up is, which you need to do. This one is in on course, so you go to on course and do warm-up 810 and submit it. Then it says, oops, hold on. Then it says, before class, watch the following video. This is RUL1 ratios. If you click on this, you'll actually go to our YouTube account. But right here, guys, just click the arrow in the middle, and it will give you the lesson. It's a complete lesson right there. That is our YouTube video. All you got to do is click there, and that's going to take you to the lesson. And it's going to, watch the lesson. Then it says below there, before class on this date, complete the following problems in the review unit packet. This is your homework for this lesson. Page 1, it's numbers 2, 4, and 6. Page 2, it's number 14 and 20. So notice there's 5 questions in this particular homework assignment. Now, where are these questions? I posted that review unit packet right here below it so you can see it. And this tells you page 1. See, notice this is page 1. Numbers 2, 4, and 6. You'd be doing number 2, number 4, number 6, right? Page 2 is right below it. See, this says page 2 right here. I think it says number 14 and 20 or 22. I can't remember which one, but those questions right there. Now, right now, I do not have this set up for you to be able to write on this packet, but next week, I hope to have that as the case. So you'll be able to go to your individual notebooks and work these problems. But here is your homework. Now, if you are in my regular class, your homework is listed right here. It tells you what your homework is every day. I'll write on the board what our lessons are for that day. You look here for your homework assignments. There's rarely more than a few problems each day. So you can look right there to find your homework assignments. What if you're in my regular class and you need a little extra help? Well, look at that. Here's your video. Here is your YouTube video right here that explains to you everything that you need to do. It teaches you that lesson right there. So go back to that lesson and look back over it. Parents, if you want to help your students, this is the way to do it. I have the videos right here to help your students out. And if you're having a hard time getting to those videos from here, they are actually in our YouTube channel. I'm posting links to the YouTube videos that we're learning right there on those channels. So if you have any more questions about how to utilize this notebook, this is one of the best resources your students will have. If you have any questions about how to utilize these resources, please do not hesitate to send me an email. I'm at laksot@wfpsb.org.